Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for staying tuned. If you're new, please darling click the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I post new videos. Trust me, this channel is packed and you'll be learning in the easiest and simplest way. I've broken down a lot of sewing hacks and sewing tricks that would benefit you. So in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to cut a corset gown, a corset three-step gypsy gown. So yeah, I've gone ahead to gone off camera and I've drafted my my basic bodice. I'm going to put a link in the description box for you to go back and watch where I drafted the basic bodice. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. So from here, I'm going to measure 6 inches, and I'm going to come down by 7 rather. You can also use 6 if you don't want your boobs to show, right? So here to here, I divide into 2 and draw a straight line to connect to this part. Next, I'm going to get my underbust tightening and my overbust tightening. So for my underbust tightening, I'm going to use 0.5 on both sides to tighten my underbust. So next, I'm going to get my middle for my corset here. So here I'll be using 0.5 inches or 0.6 inches rather. So next, I'm going to do my overbust tightening. I'm going to use 0.75 on both sides. So next, I'm going to get where I want my corset to open by, and I'm going to be using 6 inches up. I measure from the nape of my neck down to where I want my bust to open up to. I can use 7 if you can use 8 depending on how deep you want it to be. So I'm going to be using 6 inches, and here this is my 6. So next I'm just going to connect my curve, and I'm also going to connect this. This second of how I placed my curve. So next I'm going to get this other curve, and I'm just going to use this as my point, this line. So this is what we have at the end of the day. So I'll go ahead to do the same thing for my back too. I'm going to go ahead to work on my back, and for my back it's just going to be something not going to be hard. So I'm just going to draw a straight line here, going raising up by 0.25 inches. I'm just going to go up and draw a straight line, and that's all. I'm not going to be using rope, nothing is going to have zip. So this is what we have. So I'll go ahead and cut. Please don't forget to label. This is your center front, this is your side front, right? This is your center back, and this is your side back. Okay, yeah, this is my front. I need to fold this line. My bust start. So that means I'm going to draw the cuff properly again so that it's going to connect. And what we have. So I'm going to cut my back too. I don't want there to have any dots on my back, so I'm going to close up my dots. So this is what I have. I'm going to be transferring this to my pattern to fabric now. So you're going to add 0.5 inches around. Oh, shit. 0.5 inches there, 0.5 inches there, zero 0.5, and here for my join allowance, I'm going to use 0.75 inches. My side front. So 0.5, 0.5. Here I'm going to use 2 inches. Here I'm going to use 0.5, or down here I'm going to use 0.75 inches. So here I'm going to add 0.5 inches all around because this is one part of my cup. I'm going to use this fabric to cut the lining piece for it. So my gown is going to be 3 layers. So I've gone ahead to cut it. This is my second layer. See, as it says, I labeled it. This is my third layer. Number 3. This is 3 yards here. This is 3 yards here, and this is 2 yards for my first layer. So it's going to be in 3 layers. So I'm going to show you how to join the corsets now. Okay guys, so I'm going to join this. I've cut my um pad for this. I'm going to go ahead and join it. I'm going to make a video and show you how to join this properly. So stay tuned and see. So for this, I would be joining my center front with my side front on 0.5 inches as I left for my joining allowances. I'm also going to do the same thing for the other sides, join two on 0.5 inches. Remember, we initially left 0.5 inches when we were transferring our pattern to fabric, right? So now I'm going to join the center front for the bust, the cup area, the center front and the side front together on 0.5 inches as I left. Now you can see that I'm joining as seen in the video. So do the same thing too for the other side, right? So you join that side so as you've joined the first side. Now make sure that your lines are going to align. Your cup line and your bodice line or your base line should align. See the way I'm placing them on the same line, so that once it's not be that one side is the other side or one side is not aligned. It has to align. So it's as I start sewing from the middle to the other side, and the others, and also from the middle to the other side too. Do you understand? So do that. Also, I also want to apologize that a part of this video is missing the bust part, where the part was where the frame bustier was padded, the cup was padded. I thought I pressed record, and at the end of the day it was not recorded. But if you've watched the lining part, is the same way as you join this part, only that the front is padded. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. I put my sleeve is just like you're cutting a fleece sleeve, and I turned it bias. There's really nothing spectacular there that I did. So cut my sleeve. Now I want to turn my cloth with the lining fabric, and you can see that I am going to make use of hemming glue. Hemming glue ensures that once you finish sewing and you press iron on it, or you try you iron it, the whole thing is going to lay flat and it's going to look very well. It's not like your lining will not be picking out, or not your lining will not be coming out at the end of the day. Do you understand? So that's that. So sew down. This is a trick I use. Do it for bustier, for corsets, for any neckline you're doing. Just try this and you're going to love the finish. So guys, so that's that on that. Don't forget to notch. Notch, just notch well, so your cloth can turn properly. Do you understand? It will not be bulging or anything. So you just notch well so it can turn and lay flat properly. So I'm going to go ahead now and join my back to this. I have turned my front with the lining, and I'm going to join my back now to it and move on from there. Okay guys, so I will be doing a paper illustration of the 3-step dress that I made. I couldn't capture it on camera for some reasons that I can't explain. Okay guys, so I'll do a paper illustration of the 3-step dress that I made. I couldn't capture it all on video, so this is it. Let's assume this is my corset top. I already made a video of how to do my corset, so this is going to serve as my lining, and these are my 3-step dresses. I already explained how many inches I cut each step. This step 1, this is step 2, and this is step 3. The third step should be longer than the second step, so in stages like that. So this is my top. This is going to be my lining. So I'm going to gather my lining together. I'm going to gather my lining together, and my lining is going to go into my skirts on this part, right? For my this is 1, 2, 3. So now step 3 is going to be gathered on the lining. This is my lining. It's going to be gathered on the lining. You're going to draw a gather stitch around here and gather it all together all the way, you know. And I'm going to join it to this part. I'm going to join it like this and sew it down to this part. This is my step 3. Step 2, I'm going to also draw a gather stitch here, and I'm going to gather it all the way. So this is my 3. Step 2 is just going to be on top of number 3. You see it, make sure it covers the joining of number 3 as seen. Then this is number one. Also draw a gather stitch here and connect together. And this is going to be on top of my lining, and they are all going to be gathered inside my cloth. So your lining is going to, your step one is going to be on top of your lining like this. Your step two is going to be under here, and step three is going to be at the hem of your lining. So this is what we have. So I'm going to bring the full dress and show you what we have at the end of the day. Okay guys, so I this is the full dress, this is the full picture, or this is the complete sewing of the dress. This is my first layer, this is my second layer, and this is my third layer, right? So my second layer is covering my third, and my first is covering my second layer. So I went ahead to add ruffles to the edge of the dress just to give it an extra look, or just to make it have a more dramatic look. I didn't want it to just be plain at the edges. What else? Yeah, so this is my lining. So you can see that my second layer is joined to my lining fabric. And also when you're doing yours, you also mark it round. So you follow the line you mark to join it round. And please, I'm still going to cut all of this. This is going to totally make sure your work is as neat as possible. So this is my inside. I used my lining to cover the joining of my upper bodies, of my upper part and my down parts together, and this is why I did all the way around it. I'm going to weave this part. So yeah guys, that's that. This is the sleeve. So do let me know when you try this out. If you have any problem or any hassle, let me know. Thank you for staying to the end of this tutorial. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and also turn post notifications to get notified when I post new exciting videos guys. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.